Hi guys, for today's video we are going to go through my makeup. We are also going to talk about my project pan that I had done, and we are just going to go through all of this. So, and by all means, I don't have like a goal on how much I want to get rid of. I honestly just want to get rid of whatever I'm not using, see what I need, because I do want to get a little bit more makeup. So I know it's not the biggest makeup declutter that you'll probably see or collection, but hopefully you'll enjoy it, and we will start a new project pan this month. So if you have not seen the first video, it will be linked or in a card, and if you have not already, make sure to subscribe. I upload beauty product videos every Sunday, and I also upload clothing and activewear videos every Wednesday and Friday. So make sure to go follow my social medias also, and if you're returning, it is so nice to see you guys again, and let's get into this. So here is what's left out of the project pans. Everything I emptied was in my empties video, so if you want to check that out, you can go check that out. For today, we are going to go through this and see anything that I'm moving along or what's going on. So the very first thing I want to talk about is this foundation. This is the Guerlain foundation. The girl shade matched me completely wrong. The shade in the bottle looks nice, but as soon as it goes on the skin, it's just way too orange. Like way too orange. So I bought this for like $65. I used this up as many times as I could. I'm probably like halfway through the bottle. I have like foundation marks on it, but I'm probably about halfway through the bottle. I'm not upset about it because I did get quite a bit of use out of it, so I'm passing it on. The next one's going to be a Mary Kay lipstick. This is in Bakia Nude. I'm getting rid of this because I was supposed to use it during my project pan. I never used it once, and I use this a couple times, but it's honestly just too light for me. So I'm passing this on because I haven't used it and I'm just too fair skinned to use it. The next item is going to be this Nude by Nature eyeshadow. Again, I wanted to use this, but I never did. This is in the shade 13 Opal. I was going to use it as a highlighter, but I didn't. And I was trying to use it as an eyeshadow, but I didn't. So this can go. The next item is the Guerlain concealer. Again, she matched me wrong. This is the Multi Perfecting Concealer, and it's in 02. I honestly only have maybe like 4 uses left, so I'm just going to keep it to use it up. It was a good concealer, it wasn't my shade, so I may get it again. This is not something that I would like jump out of my way to go get again, but it was an okay concealer. The next item is going to be the Nude by Nature Dark Brown Eyebrow Pencil. This I really like. I really want to use it up because the only way I can use this is by using like an eyebrow brush to like fill in my brows. So if I actually apply like the pencil just as a pencil, it applies way too much for me. So I actually just take a brush and use it to fill in my eyebrows. So this is the only eyebrow product I have, so that's why it was in my project pan. The next one here was the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. So I'm not sure if this is because this was a mini, but I had such a hard time using it to get like a precise line. I also felt like it would just smudge, and I just really didn't enjoy using it. So I'm just going to get rid of it. So I actually had 3 of these. I misplaced one. I have it still, but I misplaced it. So the one I'm missing and this one I'm actually going to keep. So these here are the Fresh Sugar Tinted Lip Balms. I'm actually going to keep this one and the one that I misplaced. And this one here is actually really old and it smells really bad. I bought it at the same time as the other ones. I'm not sure why this one smells bad, but it smells so bad it has to go. The last item here is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Party Blush. This one I'm going to keep. It's my only blush. I'm getting close to panning it. I really love it, so I'm just going to continue to use that. So right now I just have 4 products that are going to stay in here, and then I have 5 products that I am like getting rid of and passing on. So now let's move in to my bucket here. I want to start off with palettes because I know the palettes I'm basically going to keep them all. This one here is the Morphe 25B palette. This one is a very, very neutral palette. I don't use this all the time actually, but I am going to keep it because it's good for neutral shades. The next one is honestly my love, the tried and true. This is the Tati Beauty palette. It has been well loved. I want to get another one just to keep in like the original packaging and everything. I have used this so many times. It's my go-to, so there's no way that this is going anywhere. So I am definitely keeping this one. The next one here is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I use this one when I really want some colors or some fun shades, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. The next one here is a Mary Kay palette. Now they actually sent me these shades like in different palettes, but they actually sent me this case itself alone. So I put all the shades in here, and to be completely honest with you, I got really nice looks out of all these shades, and these eyeshadows I think are just underrated. I do want to use this more because of the quality of them, the colors of them, and the pigments, so I'm keeping that. I ended up getting a Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette. When I went back and looked at the price of this, I thought, are you serious? I paid that much. This one here is really cute though. I actually use this like a lot, more than I thought I would, so I'm happy to have that. This one here is the Mini Controversy by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. I am happy that I have it. In all honesty though, I only use a couple of shades. It's not, I don't know, this isn't something that I would reach for again or repurchase, and in all honesty, it's not like it's a bad palette. I do like to use Diet Root Beer, My Apology, My Boyfriend's Purse, Crying on My Couch, Exposed. So there are certain shades in here that I like. It's just, it's not my absolute favorite palette. The last one here is actually going to go in my project pan. The reason why is this is the first palette that I actually ever bought. This is the Clay Play Volume 2 palette, and I really liked this at first because I wasn't really into makeup. Once I began to get into makeup, I started to notice that this was not like a great palette. It's still a really good palette. It smells good. It has a lot of neutral colors, but I have a very hard time with the highlighter. It is terrible. It falls out way too much. This contour shade is just way too dark for me. The shade here, Smoke, is not very good. So this here for me is just not my favorite. And for a while I was holding on to it because it was the very first palette that I purchased online. But when I sat down and thought about it, this is the first palette I ever bought from Jeffree Star. This is the first one I got from Mary Kay. Like, there's always going to be a first that you got. So this isn't necessarily something that I need to hold on to. I want to get a little bit more use out of it. So it's going to go in there. And if I can hit pan on a shade, or if I can at least use it for like a whole month, then maybe I'll be able to pass it on and get another palette. But I do want to get some more use out of that before I declutter it. So moving into, this is not a primer. Okay, there we go. Moving into primers, these are the primers that I have. This one is a brand new, this is the Time Wise Pore Minimizer Primer. I'm going to keep this. It's from Mary Kay. I really want to try it. The next primer here, this is an eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay. It is the eyeshadow primer potion. Honestly, I used this 2 times, and both times I used it, it just didn't work for my under eyes. It made my concealer crease. I wanted something to help cancel out like the veins and redness on my eyes, and concealer does it a lot better, so I'm gonna get rid of that. That was expensive. That was expensive. I'm so sad I'm getting rid of it, but I know I will not use it. So let's talk about this one here, because this one is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer. I actually was able to get this as a sample from Sephora, so I picked it up because I loved it. I already had it, so I'm keeping that. That's brand new. Moving down to these two, and I'm gonna do this for a certain reason. I had a sample of this one. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Absolutely loved it, so I went out and bought myself the full size version because of how much I loved it. So I'm keeping this. The reason why I'm like that is because this is the Dr. Brandon Luminizer Primer. I got this in a FabFitFun box. I opened it, I started to use it, and I believe I'm like about here. Like, I have this much left, okay? And the thing is with this one for me, if it's not focusing, I am sorry. But the thing with this one for me is just, I don't like how it's sparkly. I just don't like that. and I just find it doesn't do as good of a job as other primers I've had before, and I feel like I'm just using this to use it. And I don't know, I feel like if I get rid of this one, I can like use up these two and use this one and be happy, where this one I feel like I'm just wasting my time and I'm using it because I bought it. So I think I'm gonna put this just in my project pan, use it for a month, and then if I notice I don't really like it or don't want to use it, I can then declutter it, but I'm gonna move it there and I'm going to just wait for those. Next up are my powders. So this is a Mary Kay translucent powder. I haven't tried it, so I'm gonna keep it. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder. It's a sample size. Never tried it, so I'm going to. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm going to keep this, but I do want to get myself a second bronzer that's not so shimmery. This one is a little bit shimmery, and some days I don't really want like a shimmer. Some days I don't really want like a shimmer. I just want a straight bronzer. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm also going to purchase another bronzer. This one here is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This one I really, really love. It's not the best for under my eyes. Let me know in the comments down below what a good under eye setting powder is, but I'm going to keep it. And then this one here is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Really, really love this to brighten up under my eyes, so I'm keeping it. Moving into like foundations and concealers that I have. So this here is the Revlon Candid Concealer. I tried this a couple times, really, really liked it. I haven't used it since, only because I've been trying to use up the Guerlain one. So once I use that one up, I will use this one. I am disappointed in myself. I bought this, it's the It Cosmetics CC Cream. Really wanted it, so I went out and got myself a small size. Got it in medium. I needed fair, and I got a medium. Even in the summer, it is just too dark for me, so I have to pass this on. I'm so sad about it. I've tried to make it work. It's just not. I'm gonna have to pass this on. Next up, these are two foundations from Mary Kay. They are the matte 3D foundations. One of them is in like a summer shade, one's more in a winter shade. I don't really like matte foundations because my skin is dry, but I'm keeping them because I do actually use them from time to time, and I really like the formula. I forgot to include this. This is also a foundation from VT Cosmetics. They sent me a couple different things to try out and review, so I wanted to mention this because I really like it. It's almost like a BB cream and like a correcting cream also, where it does cancel out redness and make your skin even. On days where I want like just a little bit of coverage and like to put some concealer on, I will put this. It actually came with also a refill, so that's really cool. So I'm going to link them in the description down below. A lot of the days I wear that over foundation. Bear with me with this section here because I know it's a little odd. This is the At Play Mary Kay stick. This is a highlighting stick. I don't use it that much, but I really love the color, so I'm going to keep it. This here is the Dr. Brandon No More Baggage. I thought I had puffy eyes, but honestly an eye gel mask will do a lot better for my eyes than this. This does very well, but it dries out my under eyes, so I'm going to get rid of that. I got that in a FabFitFun box also. The next thing here is the Brilliant Eye Brightener from Thrice Cosmetics. I use this every single day, so I'm keeping that. This is a Mary Kay Cream Eyeshadow. Keeping this because I love it so, so much. And these are two highlighters from Mary Kay. Really, really like them a lot. I have two of them, so I want to try and use one up. I think I'm going to try and use this one up. That'll go in my project pan because I absolutely love this one, but I want to try and get some more use out of the golden one. So I have two categories. We're going to focus on this one. This one's kind of face. These are blotting tissues I'm going to keep. They're really, really good if you needed blotting tissues. Mary Kay has some. They're really good. The next one here, this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I bought this with the Urban Decay Primer Potion because I really wanted this. Keeping this one because I absolutely love this. It's my go-to. I need it for my makeup. But I got this in a FabFitFun box and I really, really did love it. This is the Coola SPF 30 Makeup Setting Spray. I do like it because I like the concept of having an SPF in your setting spray. The only thing I don't like is how strong it smells. and it almost feels like you're putting like alcohol on your face. So I'm going to use this up. I think if it didn't smell as strong, I would pick up another bottle, but because of how strong it smells, I wouldn't. But it works, so I'm going to use it up, and that's that. Okay, so these are eyes. This is my CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. This is waterproof version. It was on sale for $6.99, so I thought I'd pick it up. I do really enjoy it and like it. I'm going to put it in here because I'm going to use it up as much as I can and then purchase another mascara. So I'm going to keep that. All three of these eyeliners I'm actually going to keep because I want to use them more. This one here is by Nude by Nature. It's not my absolute favorite because it does transfer, but because I paid quite a bit of money for it, I'm going to keep it. The next one here I never tried, but it is the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. I'm going to try it and see how I like it. This one's the Body Shop one. It's pretty good actually. I do like it. I want to get more use out of it. And then this is the Mary Kay like eyeliner pot. I absolutely love this and I can't wait to use this more. So for the last category is going to be lips. So to me this is a lot. So I'm passing this on because I'm not going to get to them. This here is a Mary Kay Satin Lip Sugar Scrub I'm keeping. This is a Mary Kay lip tint. I'm not going to use that. This is the like Body Shop Watermelon Lip Balm. I'm keeping that. This is a chapstick. I watched Jen Love's Reviews chapstick video. This is going. I don't want it. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it below. This is brand new from Fresh, so I'm going to keep it. This is pretty old. I want to use this up. This is the Fresh Sugar Cream Lip Treatment, so I'm going to put that in there. This is a perfume. I'm going to keep it. So all my lip pencils I'm going to keep. These are all from Mary Kay. I'm going to use them up. These are all part of kits. These here are like the lip stains. I'm going to keep them. Use them up more. And then I have these here. This is the Shane Dawson chapstick. I really wanted this. When I felt it and got it, it feels like plastic and I wish it was more like a metal and like heavier packaging, almost like a lipstick. And in all honesty, like Jen Love's Reviews, she reviewed this and said it's not like there's like as many good products in here as you would think. So I'm going to keep this and hold on to it, but I mean, I'm just not like wowed by it. Now these are the lipsticks I have from Mary Kay. So I'm gonna keep them all. I have, this one is Spice of Life. I know I'm gonna use that a lot. The next one here is Midnight Red, which I know I will use. This one is Perfecto Nude. I actually do like this one a lot. This one here is like taupe, so I'm gonna use that. And this one is Bellissimo Nude. So I do use those quite a bit, so I'm keeping them. So this is everything that I'm gonna get rid of, okay? That's not too bad for me because I don't use these, and like I feel sad that I am not gonna keep these, but I don't want to use them, so that's not bad for me. I think that's pretty good. For my new project pan, I'm just gonna break it down very quickly. I want to get as much use out of this as I can before I declutter it. I will get rid of it next month. This I'm going to use up for a whole month and then empty it. This I plan on emptying. This is just an everyday product, so I'm just gonna take that out. This here I do plan on trying to empty it to use it because I'm tired of having it. I'm gonna try and use this up as much as I can because it's getting really old. This I feel like I should just get rid of and bring out a new primer. I'm gonna get rid of this and I'm gonna use a new primer. I'm going to try to use this up. This one is the Fresh Sugar Rose. I'm going to use this as much as I can because I have 2 highlighting drops and I want to use one up. This is only the blush I have, so I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to focus on using my oldest eyeliner. So that is everything. These are going to be the products that I'm going to try to use up as much as I can for a month. And then we are going to see what the outcome is and what's going to go. And that's also my makeup declutter. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!